Flesh lamp. Collective!
Now today, I'd like to talk to you about this vicious rumour proliferated by those absolute brutes, the Space Marines, that us orcs are a bunch of mindless thugs. Now, all I have to say about that is, rubber glue, what bounces off of me sticks to you. And yes, for minor infractions, it's not uncommon to rip off a limb of the offending orc and beat them until they're no longer living. And if they could speak afterwards, I'm sure that they would agree that it was a measured response. At least they'd better. Otherwise I'd have to rip off another limb and beat them to death with it. Now, a lot of these rumours, they stem from small japes that, they get out of hand. But it's all good fun. Like the time we murdered a Space Marine's entire family and stuck all of his children's heads on spikes and paraded them around our base. Oh, we did laugh. You see? Good, clean fun. Now, the problem comes when we finally did kill the Space Marine. A very small band of very young orcs did cut off his head and repeatedly fuck his neck holes. Now, I agree, that does sound quite bad, but not quite as bad as when they set his grandmother on fire while ghoulishly dancing around her, enjoying her death screams. A little bit too much, I felt. I don't know. Kids these days, eh? Now listen to me. We respect every single one of those Space Marines that we kill. It's why we snip off their genitalia, dry them out and place them around the necks of our orc children. Good, clean fun for kids. My mother still keeps mine in a box along with my grandmother's shrunken head. She's such a sentimentalist in that way. I want to clear something up. We've had a lot of problems from those lefty liberal Eldar. Just because we subjugate and oppress an entire race of snotlings, forcing them into doing our bidding in battle, these wishy-washy do-gooders try and instill our snotlings with ridiculous, stupid notions, like they have basic rights. Some of them are now starting to expect not to be uselessly sacrificed. I tell you what, this is an absolute clown world, and it must stop. And finally, God bless the war.